See, the thing that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us in the Quran is inna ma'al usri yusra. What does it mean to say inna ma'al usri yusra? One of the mistranslations that people have of this verse is after every hardship comes ease. But this ayah doesn't say inna ba'd. The word is ma'a. Now the word ma'a means alongside, with. With the hardship comes ease. What it means is that at any given point in time, any hardship that you are given, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives you ease at the same time.
It is Saturday, March 15th, which means we are on the 15th day of Ramadan. Alhamdulillah. You guys, it's time for me to return back to prayer after I haven't been fasting for a few days because I was on vacation. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made it so easy for the woman in Islam. When we are on our menstrual, we do not fast. When we are pregnant, we are not permitted to fast. When we are breastfeeding, we are not permitted to fast. So now I'm done just in time. Oh my gosh, y'all, just in time. We are approaching the last 10 nights of the month of Ramadan. Alhamdulillah. So I got my thing, my girly business out of the way before the last 10 nights. Alhamdulillah. So now it is time for me to do my routine, to return back to prayer. And I'm going to share that routine with you guys. Okay. So how do we perform a ghusl? Okay, first of all, let's talk about what is mustahab and what is obligatory. Okay, so what is mustahab is mean that is liked and that is enough. Obligatory means that you must do this, right? So what I do is I do what's mustahab and what is obligatory, combine it together. So what is mustahab to perform a ghusl? You want to, of course, make your intention. You want to make your intention to offer the ghusl and you want to say Bismillah, right? Then you want to go ahead and wash both hands 3 times. Wash both hands 3 times. Then you wash your private part with your left hand 3 times. Private part, left hand 3 times. Then you would just offer the wudu, and then you would pour water over your head 3 times, pour water over your left shoulder 3 times, pour water over your right shoulder 3 times. Now, what is obligatory is that you wash your entire body. You wash your entire body. So what I do after my menses, I take my hair out. If I have braids, I wash my hair. I wash my entire body in the shower. And then I do the ghusl. So I perform what is obligatory and mustahab. Now, I oftentimes see a lot of differences in opinions on how people offer the ghusl. This is how I've been offering my ghusl for the longest. This is what I know to be true. And this is what I've read over and over again since when I first took Shahada. So that is how I perform a ghusl. So I hope you guys understand that. And always, if you have questions, please feel free to ask me in the comments. So new Shahadas, if you have any questions about like, should I say Bismillah again before offering wudu? No. When you're offering the ghusl, and the wudu comes after you start to perform the ghusl, the Bismillah that you set your intention in the beginning is sufficient for the whole thing. So you just want to say Bismillah, hands 3 times, private part 3 times, then you start the wudu. You don't need to say Bismillah again. Okay? Girls, if you anything like me and you have a husband who forgets to get the wings sometime, things can spill and leak out. And I'm going to show you how to get rid of that. Easy peasy. So we have a little stain on the bed. And it did go through to this mattress pad. but it didn't get on the mattress. Alhamdulillah, it didn't get on the mattress. So to prevent my mattress from getting wet, I'm going to put this plastic under here. So I just put the plastic under here so that I can soak some peroxide through to the stain and the mattress pad, and it's going to come up super duper easy. So I'm going to try to do this without, like, you know, being too graphic. So I'll just pour it, and you can see it like fizzing up because that's what blood does. It's like fizzing up or whatever. And then we're just gonna let it soak through to the mattress pad as well, and that stain is going to come right up. And I also was able to prevent my mattress from getting wet. So like, if you have like stains on your mattress, I highly suggest peroxide over any other cleaning method. Peroxide, it gets up urine, blood, whatever else you got on that bed. Use that peroxide.
So girls, let's do a quick chat. So now that my audience have grown a tad bit, we're still low, but we've come so far, alhamdulillah. I have to remember that not all of my audience is Muslim. Not all of my audience is Muslim girls. So real quick, for the ladies who may not know what a ghusl is a ritual bath that you perform after you have a sexual intercourse. You perform this bath after your period goes off, and you perform this bath after childbirth. We also perform this bath as a sunnah, which is not something that is obligatory, but it is liked. We perform it on Fridays before we go to the Jumu'ah prayer or congregational prayer. So I don't ever want to forget that my whole entire audience is not Muslim, and ever take for granted that some people may not know what certain terms are. So, for the ones who don't know, you guys, a ghusl, it's a ritual bath. And when I tell you, listen, after your period goes off, you get in that bath, you take a shower, you just do an everything shower, and it is like the best feeling ever. You just come out feeling so clean. What better way to be clean than to change your sheets and return back to that good old white linen? Listen, I already know I'm going to sleep so good tonight, inshallah.
house, we have come to the end of this video. Alhamdulillah. So before there's a lot going on in this house. My son is sewing. Jenna's here, so you may hear some things in the background. But before I close the video out, I wanted to go over y'all my new hair care regimen. So here's the thing, right? This morning when I offered the Ghusl, I washed my hair and everything. I didn't blow dry my hair. I kind of like let it air dry a little bit before I put my braids in. Y'all, when I tell y'all I did the most smallest braids I did all year, I did 10. And y'all know I'm a 6 braid girly, puffy under the hijab. That's me. So I'm gonna give y'all a little peek of it. It's tiny, right? So these are some of the products that I used. This black castor oil is the one that I ordered from Amazon. It works good. It's like a little watery. It's not heavy like the castor oil that I normally use, but it has like a really good smell to it. And I don't think like for Treasure, if she's wearing her hair straight, it will weigh her hair down. Sulfate, when I tell you I'm nothing without sulfate, and the reason for that is because I have psoriasis. So if I don't take care of my scalp, it will be full of dandruff, it will be inflamed, it will itch so bad, y'all. Sometimes if I go without using the sulfate, I would have to get up like at 3 o'clock in the morning and just wash my hair because it's just too much and I can't take it at that point. So I have to grease my scalp with sulfate, and it has helped me tremendously. Shea butter, girls, when I tell you I used shea butter on my hair, like I'll rub a sufficient amount on my hands or whatever, and as you can see, we use this. So I'll take a sufficient amount and I'll rub it, and then I'll just go straight down my hair like that. I'll go straight down my hair, and it adds so much moisture to my hair, y'all. Like when I don't use shea butter and I'm like washing my hair, blow drying it, whatever, it just feels like so brittle and dry. But this right here keeps my hair super duper hydrated. Last but not least, y'all remember when I was at DD's and I bought this spray mist castor oil? Y'all, when I'm trying to listen, I'm trying to say, y'all, this stuff smells so good. It smells so good that I can smell it under my hijab, and I can't even. What do they got in this? What's in here? When I tell you, oh, so it says pure castor oil, collagen, biotin, argan oil, or argan oil, I don't know, keratin, oh my gosh, aloe, hemp seed oil, and more. I don't know what the more is, but when I tell you it smells so good, it's like, it just smells so freaking good. And I love the fact that it's in a spray bottle because I feel like I can put it like even on the ends of my hair. So what I'm going to try to do for my hair is like, y'all, my hair sometimes it looks a mess, and I hate that for me because I go around making everybody else's hair look super duper pretty, but I don't do my own like that. So I want to try to do, I put these in after menstrual. I'm going to see how long these braids will last with 10. And I'm going to let them stay in there as long as they can possibly last until they just like hit. I'm going to sleep with a scarf on at night, all of that. If I can come up with a regimen of once a month, hair wash, braids taken down after Ghusl, I would be so happy with that. You know what I mean? So I'm going to try to do that. I'm going to try to sleep with my scarf on. I'm going to try to keep my hair moisturized, lock in some of the moisture with this castor oil. So a lot of times people, the misconception is that you can use oil to keep your hair moisturized, and that's the furthest thing from the truth. Oil is a sealant. So whenever you have oil, it seals in the moisture. So it locks in the moisture. So just think, for instance, if you put oil on your hair while your hair is wet, that's locking in that moisture because your hair is wet. If you use product like shea butter or something like that, you're locking in that moisture. So oil alone is not enough, but when you add oil after the moisture, it locks that moisture in and your hair will thrive. I'm telling you. And that's the thing that's happening with Treasure. And I noticed was different than when she was a little girl is because I never put heat in her hair. She always did, like, you know, I would wash her hair, moisturize it, and braid it right up, and it would just like stay like that until the next time. But I think she's lacking moisture. So now that I filmed that out and I figured that out, I think I'll know like where to move forward with her hair or whatever. But yeah, these were my products. I wanted to show them to you guys so that you could see what I did differently, and I'm gonna let y'all know how this working for me sooner or later. Like I said, I'm gonna try to leave these braids in for a month, but I don't know, y'all. I'm a once a week hair wash girl, so we'll see. But I hope you guys enjoyed my little after ghusl routine. As always, if you have any questions about anything that I stated in this video, please feel free to drop me a comment down below. I'll more than gratefully go over everything that I explained or answer any of your questions to the best of my ability. But until the next time, bye y'all.